Good day, I am Larmy B. Natavio, BS Ed first year student and from 11 Men O2. And today I'll be exploring my identity using Plato's allegory of cave and Carl Rogers' real self versus ideal self. First perspective, Plato's allegory of cave. It is a concept devised by the philosopher to think on the nature of beliefs versus knowledge. The story behind this is the prisoner who have lived their entire life chained inside the cave. But behind the wall there is a fire, and between fire and prisoners there are people carrying puppets or other objects. They cast shadows on opposite wall. The prisoner watched those shadows and believed that it's their reality. And Plato said that one prisoner could become free. The escaped prisoner finally sees the real world. The fire, puppets, and the shadows are fake. He went back inside the cave and told the other prisoners that it was better outside because that was where the real world. But he was blinded because they were used to dark, and that's the allegory of cave. And if I compare this to my life, I am the prisoner who believed what our others relatives on my father's side showed me, that we are the lowest in our family, the poor. They are very unsupportive in everything. They have something to say about all my actions, our actions, saying that we will never have a better life. Even though they don't say it direct to my face, I feel that that is what they want to say, because I am the only hope for my parents. But I want to live that belief that one day I will leave that cave and show them that I can lift my parents out of poverty, even though I am blinded by the hurtful words they say. Second perspective is Carl Rogers' ideal self versus real self. He introduced the concept of self-concept, which includes the real self, who we are, and the ideal self, who we want to be. My real self is a woman that should marry a man, and my ideal self is a woman who likes women. I admitted to my mother that I like women, but they are against it. They say that it is a sin against God. It is forbidden for me because I am the only woman in our family. And it's so hard to hide it. I want to shout to the world what I want to be, but I have no choice but to hide it because I am afraid that my family will not accept me for what I want. How do this perspective helps me understand myself as the future educator? This perspective helped me to understand myself as a future educator, to really know what I want, to achieve my dream of becoming a teacher, not just to prove something to other people, but for myself, for my dream to become a successful educator someday, and to make up with my parents, and hopefully they will accept me what I really want in